Hey, what is up, guys? Oblivious here, and today I'm going to be making another gambling video. So today, yeah, I haven't actually made one in quite a while, but today I decided to make one just because I think I may have found the hottest bet, or like the highest hitting percentage currently, like, for the past maybe month, like half a month or so. So, yeah, some people may think, the hottest bet right now might be betting on the Carolina Hurricanes, who are like 10 and 0 in their last 10, or, betting on the Nets, who are also 10 and 0 in their last 10 or something like that. I don't know how they covered the spread and all those. They probably did a pretty good job of doing that, but they're usually favored by like 14 or so. This one seems like a much simpler one that I've kind of realized, like, that I was like, what the fuck? Like, every night these numbers are the exact same, and every night they hit them. So, also, just to defend myself real quick, so my current, like, unit size, I guess, for betting is only $2. Like, or like, this like 150 or whatever. This is like $2. But, yeah, I mean, I just kind of keep it small. I just kind of like to, if I can get through a night of betting and then take out like $15 and do that every like other two nights or whatever and never really have to put in money, that's fine for me. I don't really need to be fucking doing the 10,000 to 1 odd parlays for $20 where I'm just burning $20. I kind of prefer to do like quantity over quality. Like I'll bet like maybe, I don't know, 30 games in a day. So I'm betting like $60 still, but I just do it over the course of 20 games that are all like $2 bets or something like that. Or 30 games that are all $2. I can't do math at all. But yeah, so the thing I've found that I'll show you guys right now is Lauri Markkanen and Jordan Clarkson of the Utah Jazz every single night just get 20 points. So the thing is, Lauri Markkanen, his average, I mean, it was like 22, like his point total that Vegas would give him, maybe like, I don't know, like a half a month ago, it was like 22.5 or something like that. And I'm going to go into his stats, and yeah, he hits it every night. He gets like 30 or 28 like every single goddamn night. So even now, like his actual point total or whatever is like 25 and a half, 24 and a half some nights. So like, and he's still hitting them. Like he's still getting that. But also, and then Jordan Clarkson, his is like always low 20s. It was like 18.5, 19.5. It's been slowly rising, and then last night I think I saw the highest it was 22 and a half. So, but these are the things I do to kind of counteract that. Is like, if I know they're both going to score 20, I don't know obviously, but like I'm going to show you some of the trends, I guess, of how. So yeah, you just take them to get 20 each, and then if you can find another two things that are pretty solid, like these are crazy odds, these two, just to for De'Aaron Fox to score 20 and Sacramento Kings plus 12 and a half. These are both like, I don't know, minus like 400 or something like that. But then these are kind of like near even. So you can actually get like, juiced. I got a profit boost on this as well, but you can get like plus 200 odds for something that seems fairly simple to get. And this is from last night, January 3rd. Today's the 4th. This is also from last night, so this is only like a $2 bet, but this is just a parlay. This is kind of like what another reason why I wanted to show this video is like you can use these two picks or like and Domantas Sabonis double double because he gets fucking 20 and 20 every single game. But that's like this is literally like a minus this Domantas Sabonis double double is like a minus 1600 every night. So this is just throwing it in just to boost the odds a very little bit. This probably went from like minus 210 to minus 204 or something like that. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, if you can just use these two picks as like, and also I put Jordan Clarkson 15 plus here. But if you can use these two as like the backbone just for starting a same game parlay or something like that. Kuzma and Porzingis for the Wizards have also been going off. That's also a very good bet. Porzingis is like every night his thing is probably like 20, and he's been scoring like 20, 25, 30 every night. Getting him to maybe get double doubles. He doesn't really get a lot of rebounds, but yeah, and then Jaylen Brown 20 and Jason Tatum 25. Gilchrist didn't play last night, but I thought he did, so I had him 20 plus. So these are just things like every night you can kind of just obviously it's not going to hit every night. Damian Lillard fucked me like 2 nights ago. He had like 18 points or something like that. I had him 20 plus, which was like minus 1600. Like he's an absolute prick for that. People obviously sometimes do not like. I've been kind of betting on a lot of the major players like Kevin Durant, Kyrie, Joel Embiid, things like that. Nikola Jokic, and the one I've realized that hits basically every goddamn night and you can parlay is just Jordan Clarkson and Lauri Markkanen. So this is also from last night. What's this one from? This is also from yesterday. This is just 20 plus for both. The odds are even. So, I mean, minus 125, I guess I would consider that fairly even. It's obviously not minus 105 or plus 100, but it's close enough. But yeah, I mean, minus 25 is pretty close to even. Yeah, so the next night, this is from the 31st. Lauri Markkanen, his actual over-under was 22 and a half. Jordan Clarkson's was 20 and a half. This is what I was saying, like, this kind of was, obviously, it's only been, like, what, 5 days since this happened? But now his is, like, Lauri Markkanen's is more like 24 and a half, and then Jordan Clarkson's is, like, 21, 22 and a half or something like that. But I mean, this is just once again me just something. I'm like, this number's good. Like they're gonna score these points. Markkinen's is I can't like Jordan Clarkson's are usually close. He'll get like 23, 24, but Lauri Markkinen gets like 28 to 30 every game. So this is hitting by like 8+ points, like just shattering it. This is from the 31st. Also, this is just the straight up bet of these two. The things I just had, their actual lines. So that was plus 240. I profit boosted to plus 360. Obviously, I only put $1.50 on it because I'm just trying to not fucking blow my whole load and just trying to fucking make a quantity of bets. The next thing is the day before that, the 30th. Markkinen's was 23.5. Clarkson's was 21.5. They both hit again. This one is from also the 30th. So it's that same game. They also played the Kings again, which they did yesterday. So it's the same thing, like Clarkson 15, Markkinen 20 plus, Domantas Sabonis. This is minus 145. It's somewhat close. It's only $2 and 337. So it's not even like I made $1.37 off this. I'm just kind of showing the idea of it. If that they hit like almost every night. This is the night before that. Yeah, December 28th. This is over 19.5 for Markkinen. This was the actual line that night, which is crazy. And then Jordan Clarkson 15 plus. So, or actually, I don't think this was his line that night. I think this is like an alternate by like 2 or 3 points. And then this is also from the 28th. I just bet his actual line that night, which was Jordan Clarkson over 21. So I took the 15 here just to be safe, but then I actually liked the 21, so I was like, I'll do that too. And then 2 days before that, we have another one. Jazz, Markkinen, Jordan Clarkson, 15, 20. Now I'm making this 20 because I trust that Jordan Clarkson's actually going to get 20 most nights, and I'll show you that in a second. And the other one was just Keldon Johnson. I mean, he just scores that. It's like a pretty easy thing. So this was like 3 picks plus 100. So this is what I'm saying. Like you can kind of get if you're going to make a backbone for a parlay, you can, with these two, you can throw on anything that you're comfortable with to just boost the odds enough where you're comfortable making the bet. Now we're going to go into the actual like stats and stuff like that. Okay, so this is just I'm going to get to the stats in 1 second, but this is kind of just like the games I just showed you. These are the 5 games I actually did bet on in those games, and these are all hits. So those are all the hits I basically showed you. And also, so I'm going to go back to here. These the Jazz, Pistons, the Wizards, and the Cavs. These 3 games, they also most likely hit their marks. I don't think I bet them that night. But let me see. The Pistons, they scored 38 and 21. So like right where I'm saying like 20 plus. Clarkson's numbers that night might have been like 20.5 or whatever, 19.5. So he probably hit. The Jazz this night was Markkinen 21. So this is kind of cutting it close, and then Clarkson 23. So this one probably wouldn't have hit his actual total, but if you do 20 pluses, you're good. And then the last one was the Cavs game. So Markkinen had 24, Clarkson had 23. I mean, it's just like a walking. They're almost guaranteed to get 20 every night. This one, the Bucks. So basically, from this graphic, I bet these 3 games right here, here, and here also hit. And then this one, the Jazz Bucks, they did not hit. It was 8 games in a row where they basically hit their totals, or at least 20 plus a game. Maybe not the totals for Markkinen sometimes. I think Jordan Clarkson has actually hit 8 games in a row of his actual point total. Yeah, so this one Markkinen got 18 and Clarkson got 13. So this was just a fucking bad game by them. I don't really know what happened. I didn't watch this fucking game. But this goes back to the 17th, and today's the 4th of January. So, like, that's what I'm saying. So now we can actually look into the stats. So Markkinen, 28, 29, 36, 29, 32, 21, 38, 24. And this is that Bucks game, I assume, the 18, yeah. And then before that, 31, 19, 21, 24. So he's showing that he's scoring in December. He scored 26.8 points a game, and the total I've never seen the total that high. So like on average, he's actually beating his total almost every night. Obviously, as you can see that he's been kind of on a heater more recently, scoring like upper 30s and things like that. But yeah, and then for Clarkson, it's kind of the same deal. 24, 22, 25, 22, 25, 23, 21, 23, 13. This is the Bucks game, 39. And then before that, it wasn't. No, actually, it's pretty good. I mean, this 11's also bad. But basically, he just scores in the 20s every goddamn night. So if you just take Jordan Clarkson and Lauri Markkinen and both to score 20 every night, you can get it for about, minus 125, minus 140, but also, you can throw in something else. Domantas Sabonis, they're playing the Rockets tomorrow. You'd maybe bet on like Jalen Green or something like that to also score points. 20 plus. You can get those odds even. And I was trying to check actually if the lines are available for the game tomorrow, and they are not. Just because I wanted to kind of see like what the actual line still is to this actual current date. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, it's been working out for me at least, just betting on these two guys to score 20 plus or just take their totals basically every night. I would say especially Markkinen because he's gonna get like 30 a lot of games, and if his thing's 24 and a half, 25 and a half, he's probably gonna be hitting. But that is gonna be the video. It kind of ran a little longer than I wanted to, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any good bets right now, let me know. I mean, I'll bet them, so just let me know. Or yeah, have a good day and goodbye.